In this video, I will walk you through how to account for higher inflation in your plan for a set number of years. I'm going to go down to my expenses section, and you'll see in this plan I have just one single entry for their general living expenses. You may have multiple entries here, and you can use the same methodology for each entry. I'm going to open this up, and you can see here at the bottom that the inflation rate this expense is applying is 2.5% year on year, and this is for the life of the plan. I'd like to adjust that for a few years to account for higher inflation, and I'm going to put in 5%, and I am going to go to steps. So for right now, I have adjusted this living expense to apply a 5% inflation rate for the lifetime of the plan for this expense, but I don't want that to happen. What I want is this to only apply for a few years. So I'm going to add in a step where I step down that inflation rate in a few years. So I'm going to go to my timing screen, and let's just say in a few years we're going to step inflation right back down. So we're going to put in step down inflation. You can choose an icon or just leave this as the default. I'm going to set that as my step timing. I'm going to click done. So you can see here in a few years at age 46, we're going to step that inflation back down to 2.5% year on year. To make sure that the software is doing what I want it to do, I'm going to double check my work and go to year view, expenses. You'll see this general living expense, and I'm going to click through to the next year, and I can see that that 5% expense is increasing in the following year, and again for a few years until that expense is stepped back down to a 2.5 inflation rate, and that will be the case for the rest of the lifetime of the plan. I hope that this was helpful. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions at support@planwithvoyant.com. You can also click on the name of your client here and request support. Enter your question here and share client access. This will send us a link to your plan so that we can answer any questions that are specific to a client's plan. Thank you for listening.